Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we are going to complete a side quest in Solstice. I'm going to log in with my main character and we're going to have fun today, I hope. So really is my main character, my stamp plate. Let's go. I'm going to plug in my keyboard. Just a moment. There we go. Should we apologize about being late yet again? I'm sorry I'm so late again. I overslept. I think I am battling a minor cold, so body needs more rest, hence overslept. Sorry. I will try to not do that again. Let's see what today's daily endeavors are. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to mine 5 jewel seams, kill 1 player in Cyrodiil, place 2 dining room furnishings, complete 1 heist, and or complete 1 trial. This week's weekly endeavors encourage us to defeat 6 patrolling horrors in the Imperial City districts, cast 120 skills with active skill styles, or complete 7 black sacraments. I'm aiming for this one because fast and easy. So, let's head on over to Solstice then. I was thinking whether I have anything more to add to this, but I couldn't think of it. I thought we might go to Shelltide Village and do the quest there, because I have not yet completed that one with any of my characters, so this is absolutely new to me as well. So,
over here, mercenary.
the quest giver Cashew the Black Fin can be found right next to Shelltide Village Wayshrine. Let's speak with them.
Hold a moment, friend. Before you continue towards Shelltide Village, I have a favor to ask. I could use your aid with a complicated matter, and you seem a capable sort.
What seems to be the problem?
I hope to recruit Tideborn warriors from the village to aid in the Stirk Fellowship's offensive against the Worm Cult. However, they're mired in their own struggles with the cult and a necrotic taint that threatens the village's egg hatcheries.
How can I help?
Tide Reader Suhoth promises the aid of the Tideborn tribes if I can root out the Worm Cult's corruption and assist in a ceremony to cleanse the tides. Will you help me save their birthing pools, mercenary? The Fellowship pays well for assistance.
I will help you recruit the Tideborn warriors.
We must introduce you to Tide Reader Suhoth. He will have more to share about the tasks ahead. Meet me in his hut at the center of the village. And be aware, Shelltide is the heart of Tideborn trade and culture. Try not to anger them.
As usual, after the initial conversation, we get a chance to explore the lore a little bit further, but I will leave that to you. Let's head on over to the Shelltide Village right over here and see what's what. And as usual, we are drinking coffee. So, as mentioned, really is my first ever character. Oh my. Vampire stage 3, we need to feed. Sorry about this. Yes, first ever character. The first time I looked into ESO, I thought I want a character who uses both stamina and magical abilities and wields 2 swords. So, really has been pretty much my go-to for questing and adventuring and exploring, and her build has taken a very, very long time to complete. I will leave a link to her build after the stream. In the description box down below, obviously. Now that we are again a stage 4 vampire, let's return to Solstice. I aim to keep my vampires on stage 4 for both immersion and the comfort of travel. I prefer to sprint through the lands of Tamriel as red mist instead of relying on emote. This uses stamina, and as Rini is a stamp blade, we should really avoid doing this if we know that there is going to be a kerfuffle. Have I even been here before? I don't think so. Let's take a look around. Argonian huts. This is really pretty, soothing somehow. Now, to Tide Reader's hut. Varieties of faith, Solstice. Talk to Tide Reader.
Is this the mercenary you spoke of, Eggkin?
Yes, Tide Reader. I consider them worthy of the task ahead.
You are welcome, Ojel, but allow me to cut straight to the pearl. The presence of these cultists threatens the Tideborn. Tribes from across the island bring their eggs here to mature in our holy waters, but those waters have become tainted, unclean.
Cashew mentioned a ritual to cleanse the tide.
Yes, that is correct. A ritual I hope will both lift up the next generation of Tideborn warriors and dispel the necrotic taint on our waters, all in time to aid your cause. How familiar are you with the Chukase tradition?
What is a Chukase?
A rite of passage for young Eggkin to prove themselves to their community and to the tide. Completing the ritual should elevate our young and clear the waters, but the ritual path has become too dangerous. I was forced to pause the tradition.
Until now?
Until your arrival, yes, Ojel. Outsider, I ask that you aid our young warriors by clearing cultists from the ritual path so the Chukase can be completed. Seek out the brothers Senek and Talali Haas. Help them perform the rite, and we will help you.
I will seek out the brothers.
Senek Haas will be at the training grounds northeast of my hut. Talali Haas is tending to the hatchery pools east of here, beyond the village walls.
All right.
Your tail twitches like a young one, Keshu. You have questions, yes?
I'd like to hear more about the tide. Go on ahead, mercenary. I will catch up.
Tideborn funerary practices. I don't think this is relevant to our quest here. Pretty. I love it how all the races in Tamriel have a different way of speaking different idioms and sayings. Sure, yes. So, which one do we meet first?
Take that. And that. Taste the salt of my blade.
We meet Seneca's.
Has my fighting prowess caught your attention, outsider? Huh. Well, do try to keep your distance, lest I cleave you in two.
Feisty. Seneca's. Tide Reader Suhat sent me to find you.
Has that old lizard finally accepted what I've known all along?
Really
That
feisty.
these cultists must be dealt with swiftly before we lose any more young? Join me in battle, Ogel. I will heartily welcome your blade.
I am to clear out cultists while you and your brother complete your chukase.
My scales shimmer at the news. While I wish it were me taking down the cultists, I'll accept finally being recognized as a full-fledged warrior. Perhaps the Tide Reader has sense left in him after all. When shall we begin?
Once we all gather at the entrance to the burial grounds.
Tlali will certainly erect the spine of surprise when he hears of this. Our scales have itched for the opportunity to prove our worthiness and push back the cultists. I will meet you at the start of the ritual path, outsider.
Alrighty. Then we must speak with Tlali Haas. This way. Distances were added to the compass bar in the last update, and that marine makes things so convenient. I love this.
Another clutch lost to the necrotic taint.
Oh.
Rest, Akin. Your time will come.
Can
I
we
promise.
go
Still
over?
your
Is that
waters,
disrespectful?
An outsider approaches.
Forgive me, outsider. I fear I was wandering the reeds of anxious thought. Losing a clutch is heartbreaking, let alone the loss of so many. Curse these limp-thin cultists. Do you have need of me?
Tlali Haas, Tide Raider Suhat sent me to find you.
The Tide Reader sends an outsider to find me? And here I thought I'd seen all the Tide could offer. Have you come to help with the poison tides? Our young wither and die before their eggs even crack.
I am to clear out cultists while you and your brother complete your chukase.
I erect the spine of intrigue. Although, who am I to look a gift guar in the mouth? I suppose we are to meet at the entrance to the burial grounds?
Yes, can you tell me where that is?
Of course. Allow me to mark your map.
Thank you.
It is a great honor you have been given. Our chukase is a traditional rite, to be sure, but it is also an opportunity to cleanse the tides. There may be hope for our eggs yet.
So, now we need to meet Senik and Tlali Haas at the burial grounds. There. Going to harvest the moonstone. On the way there, we meet minor enemies.
Once I speak with my companion, we shall begin the first trial, a cleansing of your ancestral burial grounds. Do not
What
let
who
the
these?
excitement of these young ones distract you from our goal, mercenary. We must help the brothers complete their ritual and cleanse the waters so that I can secure the aid of the Tideborn against the greater worm cult menace.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Help them complete their chukase, the The first trial in the rite honors the village's past. The brothers must visit the resting places of 4 Tideborn ancestors. We must ensure their safety while they pay their respects.
Sounds easy enough.
Do not become complacent. The worm cult defiles this burial ground. We will need to contend with them, protect the brothers, and try to ascertain exactly what the cultists are up to here.
Dispatch worm cultists and look for clues. Got it.
And remember, as much as the brothers may wish to help you, that is not their place in this. Once you deem a site safe to approach, signal to them and they will begin their prayer.
Alright. It sounds like we get to kill some cultists.
Senek, Talali, honor your ancestors.
Investigate
I will meet
the
you
worm
northeast of
cult's
here near the cliffs.
presence and
Good
pray
hunting,
at the
mercenary.
burial sites.
Keep
Can
an
do.
eye out for any clues about what the worm cult might be
Was that all? I think that was all. Now we need to mark the burial
Elders,
site.
your tide recedes, but is not forgotten.
Ancestors, we remember and ask you to bless our sacred waters.
And that completes our business here. Let's move on to the next site, which is over there. Ooh, mushroom. Oh, 2 ink. Yay. We meet quite a few enemies on the way, but they do seem easy. Mark the next burial site.
Ancestors, we praise the ripples of your passing.
Elders, let its Teish guide you across the waves.
And then to the next location we can't zoom in any further. Perhaps we can find it without a marker. There it is. Notes on exhumation. The minds of the exhumed are not as pliable as we had hoped. They refuse to reveal the location of their hidden shrine, and I grow tired of listening to these ancient lizards. No matter. We will find the source of the tide's power before long, use preservation spells as needed, and transport the corpses to our camp. While they refuse their secrets, we can still make use of their fetid flesh.
The source of the tide's power? Is that why they desecrate our dead?
I do believe that is the reason. So that was an investigation of the worm cult's presence.
These may...
Clumsy. I suppose this is the closest location. I am correct. Mark burial site
The
and
currents
allow
of the
the progress
past
to play.
flow ever into the future.
Ancestors, inspire us.
Let's move on to the next location, which I obviously have already marked. This has turned into a demonstration called what my night blade can do. Examine type-born corpses.
These cultists exhume our dead and leave them drying in the sun. They must pay.
That is not cool. We have one more burial site to visit.
Elders, let your power flow into our sacred waters.
Ancestors, hear our prayer.
Where
We will
did they
meet you
go?
at the cliffs, Ojel.
They will meet us at the cliffs. What cliffs? These cliffs? Confusion is great with this one. I suppose we will follow them that way, guys. Oh, that was easier than expected.
The worm cult presence here is more entrenched than I thought. They have embedded themselves under every palm and colossal shell. What of the Chukase? Were the brothers able to complete the first trial in the ritual?
Yes, the brothers visited the graves and completed their prayer.
And not a scale out of place. Good work, mercenary. Next, we must facilitate their dream wallows. A type of dream given to them by the tide. We will need the root of a Fanic Gawk plant from the ridgeline to the east. That is your next task.
I found a scroll that indicated the cult is trying to find the source of the tide's power.
By questioning the dead, I don't like the sound of that. You will encounter a cultist camp I spotted on your way to gather the root. See if you can learn anything more there. I'll escort the brothers and meet you atop the islet beyond the camp.
So our destination is over there. Search Fanic Gawk root? No, gather the root and search the worm cult camp while keeping an eye out for jewel seams. Worm cultist musings. What is Dark Adept Constantina may be close to finding the shrine the Tideborn have hidden near here. Of course, we might have had better luck just tearing the jungle and beach apart. I don't know how they expected us to interrogate these damned risen lizards when half of them only speak gel. No matter. No matter is a phrase often repeated in these notes. The sooner we find the source of this tide, the sooner we can get back to the real work that brought us to this island. Gods, these bugs. This must be what corpse feels like when we drain them of fluids. Speaking of fluids, Larissus got desperate and tried to eat one of those strange root plants. Now he's covered in boils, and some of the novices are placing wagers on how many pop before he walks that misty path into the beyond. my coins are floating. Well, that was morbid. We find 2 lootable trunks here. We find a plant under the tree, fittingly. And then we are free to continue to the ritual site. Now the question is, how do we get there? Is there a path over there? Let's go investigate. Now there's a path right there. Convenient. I like it when things are convenient. We immerse like cray-cray over here.
This way, mercenary. Bring the route to Talali when you're ready.
Did you find the plant we need, Ojel?
We have found the plant.
Did you find a Fennec Gok root for the ritual? It is a necessary component for a dream wallow, and I'm unsure how we'd proceed without it.
Is the root you need for the ritual?
Perfect. The words mean fated sand in your language, though Keshu tells me they call it fated mud back on the mainland. The root allows us to glimpse our futures, to see what the tide has in store for us, and allow us to choose the right path.
Is the dream wallow safe?
Yes. I heard tales of other dream wallows. Some were calm and pleasant, others were like waves crashing in a storm. There is a chance we come back changed, inspired, perhaps disillusioned. It is a test, after all. Speak with Keshu while I prepare. I shall prepare the dream wallow. Into
Now going to
Boksul
speak
I
with
offer
Keshu
fated sand and ocean brine. Ripple the surface of the sacred waters, and show me my reflection.
And see how the story unravels.
Let us have a word while Talali prepares the ritual drink. The cultist camp below. Were you able to find any information about their plans or what they want from the Tideborn?
The cultists are searching for some sort of hidden shrine.
That's troublesome. It seems the Tide Reader's suspicions were correct. They're after a shrine hidden in the ocean's depths. The location of the 3rd ritual site, in fact. Let us hope the cultists haven't found it yet.
That ritual?
In due time, mercenary. First the burial grounds, next the dream wallow, then the shrine. A dream wallow is no simple nap. Each brother will walk a stormy path and face their future. And you must enter the dream wallows with them.
I'm going to do what?
You must aid them in the dream wallow while I guard your unconscious bodies. Tide Reader Suhoth fears the taint that spoils the tides may also affect the dream wallows. Join them, but only intercede if it is completely necessary.
Apologies. I thought you knew. When you're ready, step forward. You'll accompany Senek Haas first.
So now we must enter dreams. This often happens in Elder Scrolls lore, which we all enjoy here, but before we do, I require more coffee, so I'm going to leave you here all alone for a minute. I will be right back. I have returned. Let's continue. Am I in the picture? Hope. I'm going to trust my senses. Alright. Senika's dream wall. Enter. Dream sequences in ESO are sometimes a little bit disturbing. Let's see what happens.
Drift alone at sea, Senecas, lost and afraid.
Explore the dream. We have a path laid out in front of us, so
I am not alone. I have my elders. I have Tlali. Your ancestors are carrion for sea urchins, while you honor the tide and follow a false brother.
we need
I
minor
carry
enemies.
my ancestors with me, darkness. And Tlali gives me strength, fills the emptiness in my heart. Embrace the power these cultists offer. Pull your ancestors back. Pull them back from the void. Is that possible?
I hope we can find some bigger enemies. These small ones are getting a bit. Center of the dream.
Ah! I've heard enough of this. It is time to silence you for good.
A bigger enemy.
We have never needed the tribe. Their old ways. I am stuck. Ojel, you must be my blade.
So we do get to enjoy it.
Look upon our potential. The power we could have if we
Nice
would only
big
reach out
battle.
and take it.
In a way.
I am indebted to you, Ojel. Go on to the next dream. I have much to consider.
Now I must enter the next dream. Talihasa's dream wall.
You honor salt and sand, but forget the great stone monuments that were raised as a testament to our power.
Different sceneries, different enemies.
The Tideborn do not chase stories of lost power. We forge ahead into uncharted. The tide is fickle and whispers only half-truths. Return to stone. Embrace permanence.
Level.
Even the sea erodes stone. I see your promises for what they are. Falsehoods whispered by shadows. Are you so certain that you would risk the future of our people on your belief? How are you that afraid to lead them? Lead them? I always wanted to hear the time, but I never. Am I holding myself back?
Center of the dream. Wow, pretty. Suspecting we meet another large enemy here.
Could I lead them? Do I have the strength? What you lack in strength, you can make up for by bending the will of the dead. Not like this! Rielka, lend me your strength. Help me defeat this shade so I can return to my brother.
We will help in a moment. I'm more interested in the sceneries here. It's really pretty.
See how our ancestors bend to our will, how they rise at our command. You can you. Thank you. Continue outside the dream. I must purge this filth from me before I awake.
Also to Solstice, we have completed the dreams. Enjoyable, but a touch short. I would have liked to spend more time exploring the strange dreamscapes.
You're all awake. Good. Check on the brothers if you would, mercenary.
Okie dokie.
Ojel, I am relieved to see you awaken. That dream wallow, that nightmare. I am unsure if I would have been able to push back its darkness without you by my side.
Sanic, what do you think about your dream wallow?
It felt wrong. Tali believes it was the root, tainted just like our land and sacred waters. Still, it pierced my mind and showed me the black pearls of my own insecurity. That will take time to recover from.
Are you all ready for your next trial?
If anything, what happened in that dream proved the necessity of the next trial. It's Teish, Sithis, in all his infinite wisdom, will know how to best guide my hand and overcome this corruption. You are kind for listening, but now I must prepare.
Then we must speak with Tali House.
Forgive me for not standing. The dream wallow took a lot out of me. Still, I thank you, Ojel. I'm not sure I would have been able to pull myself from that dream without your assistance.
Tali, what do you think about your dream wallow?
It was not what I expected. The dead risen like the stone monoliths of the ancient Saxhleel. And me, their leader? I don't know how the cultists were able to spoil our dreams, but I will be forever grateful for your aid.
Will you be ready for your next trial?
I must be. Meet us right below these cliffs. There is an entrance to our sacred shrine, where Senek and I must present ourselves to the tide. Commit our scales to the Father of Change. Allow me a moment to gather myself, and I'll be ready.
All right.
The next trial starts at the shoreline below. Go on ahead. I want a moment with the Egg Brothers.
The third trial awaits. How do we get there? If you have watched any of my streams, you will know that I have very poor navigational skills. This is fine, right? Jumping down cliffs as a stage 4 vampire is a little bit of a questionable choice, I'd say. Hey, we made it.
I am
And
unsure if I can do
miraculously,
this.
everybody's already here.
Uncurl your tails.
The final trial awaits through that whirlpool. Inside, you will find the Tideborn's most sacred shrine. There, the brothers will finish their chukase and complete the ritual. That should cleanse the waters and remove the necrotic corruption.
How will completing the ritual cleanse the waters?
Tide Reader Suhoth did not have the time or inclination to give me all the details. He just explained that if we guided the brothers on their chukase and helped them reach the shrine and complete the ritual, the sacred waters would be cleansed.
So, how do we reach the shrine?
Accompany the brothers into the whirlpool and down into the sea cave below. Help them reach the shrine safely, and they should be able to accomplish the rest. Let's just hope the worm cult still hasn't learned the location of this shrine.
Let's go investigate.
Follow the brothers, mercenary. It's just a short dive to the shrine.
Shrine of Sex, how fitting. Really is my Dark Brotherhood characters. Made a good choice here, I think.
The worm cult
More
is here.
large enemies.
I'll protect the brothers. You deal with their leader, mercenary.
This power will be ours to control.
Burn it!
Oh, this one is upside down.
The power of this shrine will be ours! Defend me! Your own dead serve us, lizards!
Duct Adept Constantina.
Rise, beast! Destroy these fools!
This is the person who wrote the note. No. We found earlier. Yes? No? Uncertain.
Quickly, we must secure the shrine.
Well fought, mercenary. The shrine is beyond that waterfall.
So now we must go to the shrine. I kind of sort of really like these new structures, the square crystalline type of things. But how could one use these as a part of decor in a home? We have found the Shrine of Six. Sure. Talk to
Remarkable.
Keshun the
An
Black Lady.
ancient shrine to Sithis. Mercenary, talk with me.
Dreadfather.
Now I understand the cult's purpose here. This cave sings with the power of the void.
What is this place, Keshun?
A shrine to Sithis, the bringer of ends, who the Tideborn call Eats Teish. What are the tides if not the ever-shifting flow of change? Let us hope Suhoth was right, and praying to the Unmaker returns his blessing to Shell-Tide Village.
Is this the final trial in the ritual?
Yes, the Chukase is almost complete. The brothers walked the path of their ancestors, and now must be recognized by Sithis. Since you walked it as well, mercenary, you must approach the shrine and be acknowledged too.
Alright, I will approach the shrine. Shrine to Sithis, use.
I feel the presence of the Dread Father.
What was once tainted has been made clean.
Eats Teish has approved our Chukase.
Your Chukase is complete, Egg Brothers. Let's meet at the hatchery and see if the waters are truly cleansed.
As usual, the game devs have given us an easy exit. I love this. So convenient. Return to the hatchery. All the way there. Let's look a little bit healthier than before.
Mercenary, please give the Tide Reader your impressions of the results of the Chukasei.
Speaking with the brothers is an optional step. Let's go straight for Tide Reader Super.
The Egg Brothers shine with the warmth of the tide, Ojel. Already I can hear the voice of the Unmaker return to our shores. But tell me, how did the Chukasei go from your perspective?
The Egg Brothers did well, and we dealt with the cultists who invaded your shrine.
Then I declare the Chukasei a success. Senek and Talali are warriors of the Tideborn. We are indebted to you and Keshu. We will stand with you against the Worm Cult. I will dispatch our best warriors to Sunport once the celebration is over.
What about the hatchery and the sacred waters?
The Dread Father has returned his blessing. The shoal tender tells me the eggs are improving and the sacred waters have begun to clear. It will take time to fully return to normal, but she is confident all will be fine.
All is well that ends well.
I came to this village seeking allies for the Stirk Fellowship and to learn more about these distant egg-kin of my people. With your help, it seems I have been successful in both regards.
Yes, the Tideborn have agreed to aid the Stirk Fellowship. What now, Keshu?
Now we continue to gather our forces in preparations to strike the Worm Cult a killing blow. Know that this alliance would not have been possible without your assistance. I look forward to seeing you at Sunport and once again fighting at your side.
And this completes the quest.
I chose well in you. These eyes have never failed to identify those of strong will and tempered fortitude. Thank you for your efforts, Mercenary. We connect these Tideborn with not only Sunport, but perhaps with Black Marsh as well.
Can I ask you a personal question, Keshu?
I'm intrigued. You have earned that right many times over. What do you wish to ask me, Mercenary?
The Tideborn, their beliefs, what do you make of them?
Before your arrival, I spent some time on these shores contemplating this very question. Listening to the tide and wondering if it could really return discarded memories. If one day I'll crack from a shell and find myself here.
What did you decide?
That if it were true, I wouldn't mind. There is someone in this village that reminds me of a dear eggkin I lost many years ago. I truly believe it is them, that they have returned, and that they do not remember me.
Really? Who?
It does not matter. What matters is that now they will get to reach their, what is it they say? Destined scales? And that this time they have someone by their side that won't fail them.
This was a
Saxhleel
very
of the
interesting
Tideborn,
quest.
People of Shelltide, these brothers have honored our ways and completed their Chukasei. Talali Haas, you are the steady rhythm of crashing waves. Senek Haas, you are the reef that protects our shores. With this horn, we kneel to the Worm Cult no longer. Let the tides lift us and our allies in Sunport toward a new dawn.
In general, quests in Solstice have been, in my opinion, more enjoyable than the quests in previous regions. Westfield was a little bit disappointing in my view, but Solstice quests have been very, very entertaining. And soon there will be more. But now, as we have completed our side quest Thursday, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return on Thursday at 2 p.m. to play more ESO, and tomorrow on Friday at around 9 p.m. we will enjoy The Lord in Oblivion Remastered. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta-ra.